now, okay, let's just, Arlen Specter, everybody knows, has announced that he's not only going to run as a Democrat in 2010 in Pennsylvania as a senator, but he is going to start caucusing with the Democrats now. Pap.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, well, I saw a tweet that said he did this because, he's coming out of cancer.
Yeah.
He's reevaluating everything. Is that what it is?
He did it because he's left with a party of teabag trolls. It's become a regional party. And I'm going to tell you, you got
teabagging trolls.
Teabagging trolls.
Thank you.
You guys haven't been to Pensacola, Florida. No, and I'm not inviting you.
Don't you have to drive
I'm not inviting because I don't want to do that. But let me just tell you what's happening. What you see in Pensacola is the microcosm of the Republican Party.
What do you mean, all 10 of them?
20, 30. We have a huge turnouts down there. But here's the point. Specter's son has been telling him for years, Dad, you're in the wrong party here. There's a disconnect. It's a regional party. The African Americans have left. The Latinos have left. The millennials have left. The Xers have left. The MTVers have left. The independents have left. What in the hell is
and the smart people too?
And the smart people are actually leaving. And so what's happened now is you have a regional party that's dumbed down. Talladega. Talladega was last week. Now, they had a little rally at Talladega, a little political kind of rally. That's what's left.
At the racetrack?
The Billy Bob Republican is what the Republicans have left.
Right.
And I'm telling you something. People are missing the point. He understands right now. They did the last poll that they did on Specter. They took it against what? Against Toomey.
Right.
51 to 30%. Toomey would beat him right now 51 to 30.
Toomey lost the primary against him by about 1 or 2 percentage points, and he is being supported by the Club for Growth. This is Grover Norquist's outfit, which keeps primarying, and they did this to Lincoln Chafee too, and because they wanted to push him more conservative. Now, of course, Club for Growth was at a complete loss when Specter jumped out, and it comes as a surprise because Specter, even last night at 7 p.m., The Hill had a story about Specter trying to placate conservative voters, and he'd been moving right, and he just
Can I compliment you guys on something?
What?
You may not even remember this, but I listened to all your stuff in the early days. I listened 5 years ago to what you guys were talking. You know what you were talking about? Exactly this. You were saying, and I remember at the time, you were saying that the party has become so polarized back 5 years ago that they can't return. You were saying that 5 years ago. What happened today?
Now it's beautiful. It's a beautiful victory. But what you're saying about Specter is that this is self-preservation primarily.
Oh, it has to. The guy's got to get out. His son's been, Dad, you got to get out of this. This is crazy. You're surrounded by lunatics.
You survived cancer, now survive your political career.
Exactly.
Now, he was a liberal Democrat at the beginning of his career.
Yes, he was.
And he moved to the Republican Party, I think, back as more of a way of breaking the hold of the machine party in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Now, there's a couple of interesting aspects to this story. First is, he sits on committees right now as a Republican. He sits on the Appropriations, Judiciary, Veterans Affairs, Environment, and Public Works, and Special Aging Committees. If he becomes a Democrat, the Republicans will actually lose his seat there. It'll be a Democratic seat unless they start a new organizing resolution, which is what the Senate passes at the beginning of every new term. Mm-hmm. Democrats now have an opportunity to leverage this to get Franken in, because they've been saying they're not going to push a new organizing resolution until Franken sits down. So it's Republicans have a choice: lose this seat on all these committees, or
put Franken in now.
Exactly.
Seat Al Franken.
Well, the other part of it is, how do you replace an Arlen Specter? You can't. The Republicans don't have any.
It takes a long time to make one of those.
They don't even have any more. They don't even have any more Arlen Specters. Where the hell is the leadership? I mean, there is no leadership. Arlen Specter was at least somebody that, you looked at him on the budget, he did the right thing. You looked at him on the stimulus package, he did the right thing. There is nobody left with the Republican Party doing the right thing, so there's nobody to put in there to replace Arlen Specter.
Right.
Well, did you see the Republican response to Arlen Specter?
I haven't.
Do we
seen
have that, Brendan? Let's have a look at that. Spectacular. That's pretty much what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. And we wanted to credit the Republicans with widening the tent of their party.
To include actual crying babies.